this. Find a better place for this. So, perfect. That's great. Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Theron, Dupu, Mac, Day, Turtle, Snail, Jen. Good to see you all here. We're gonna do something new. It's Cuphead. They get more eccentric every day. A little more eccentric every day. And be honest, that's what everyone wants. You know, I turned it to windowed because I thought it wouldn't lose focus, but it still loses focus when I click away, so I don't know. I'll just leave it as full screen instead. All right. Yeah. So if you've been living under a rock and you don't know, this is Cuphead. It is a famously difficult game. But I've seen a lot of people play through it enough that I feel like I'll do decently, but that could just be the hubris talking. So we'll see how it goes. First ever attempt. See if I click off. Yeah, it just I completely lose the screen. Such hubris. We'll skip this. All right. I'm expecting the controls to be very tight, kind of like Hollow Knight. Wahoo! All right. Let's give it a go. Let's learn the movement. Let's feel. Yeah, it's very Hollow Knight. So it's a little bit loud. It's a little on the loud side. We'll just knock it down 1. That's better. All right. Oh, I'm gonna need. Well, no, maybe not. Okay. So yeah, there's no ramp up time. There's no acceleration. You just immediately start going. Ooh, why? I've got feelings about that. Okay, that makes sense. X, I'm kind of thinking changing that. Okay, RB for lock. That's probably fine. Okay, parry. Yep. I don't like... Okay, B for special. That's probably fine. I think I want to move X to dash. Is X... What is X? X is shoot. Could I do shoot on left trigger, maybe? Is that frowned upon? Is right trigger anything? Let's mess with the controls a bit. Okay. Oh, switch weapon is bumper. Left trigger's not anything. Yeah, let's try this. And then let's make dash X. Oh, okay. We're gonna try that. Let's see how that feels. I can't think of ever not wanting to shoot, you know? Yeah. Y is just a bit of a stretch. I'm not sold on right bumper for stopping, but we'll go for it. Okay. We're gonna try shoot on L. I think that's gonna help. Oh, Day, you know what? We're doing all right. We're making it. I'll use joystick to move around on the map, but I'm not going to use joystick in-game. Oh, that we get our secret coins somewhere. Look at that chromatic abrasion. Look at that. Classic. All right. We going for it? We just going for it? Let's see. Here we go. This is the one. Yeah, you don't get as much jump as you might expect. Ah, yeah. There we go. Let's do it. Let's do the secret. Yeah, I know about the secrets. Oh. Ow! Need to actually use the dash, huh? There we go. Good start. First of many. Adoption is just what the doctors ordered. Oh wait, we don't even get to know. Oh, because we went on a secret path. All right, well let's just do the regular path. Death 1, we got it. We're in. Ooh. Okay. There's not any forgiveness. You have to press it before. You can't really buffer. I guess that makes sense. Dark Souls. Okay. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just do the default. Ooh. Yeah, see, I don't want to jump into that. That seems extremely dangerous. The diagonal is kind of hard. It's weirdly hard to... to manage the diagonal. Oh, wait, how do we do this? I assumed it was just mash the super button. Hold on. Oh, we don't have it. That's probably why. We have to buy that. The one where you have all 5 cards. That's the same, I assume that's the same button press. But you just have to actually hit it. A super duper. We gotta do our super duper. There we go, now we got it. Wasted on a carrot. Ow. Okay, you can get pretty easily stuck in a corner. Alright, alright. There we go. Okay. An achievement. We defeated a boss. There we go. We're 1 and 1. And we took damage. We only parried twice. A minus. A minus. Oh, that's a good point. 2 and 1. None. No one is counting. Okay. He's the one that spreads the money around. Because of course. Let's actually get some useful things. That seems like the one for me. Like, absolutely. Oh, yep. Okay, and then the button for switching between them. It's left bumper, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine. Ruse-a-manews, goopsters forever.
A great slam and then some. You're
Come on now. Oh, cool. Yep, I'll just walk into you. This seems like a reasonable idea. Oh, right, it's a different... Whoop, 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 whoop. Ooh, I was worried about that one. Yay! First try. Two down. What precisely is the... Do you mean the lore day? Are you asking for the lore or just the game loop? Goopy Legrand. So the game loop is pretty straightforward, which is fight bosses. All right, I don't actually know what to expect here. Oh, you have to duck under those, okay. Noted. Yeah, you want to know the story? Come on. Frog. I mean, this is... Okay, this is not that bad at all. At least this first one is not too bad. How are we in this situation? We went to a casino, the Devil's Casino, which is apparently just down the road. No, specifically, it's on the other side of the tracks. And, hey, nice. We went to the Devil's Casino, and we gambled our souls on just one more roll of the dice, and now we're on the hook. And so the devil is having us collect everyone else's souls because they also all happen to owe their souls to the devil. So we're collecting these soul contracts, you see, by defeating them in a fight. Don't think too hard about it. Video games.
Here comes a spooky bunch. Now go!
Sounds like they kind of recorded that one much later. Oh, you can't dash again after a parry if you've already done it, which makes sense. But coming from Hollow Knight, I want it to reset whenever I successfully attack something. That's how the song goes. I will end up comparing the movement a lot to Hollow Knight, mostly because of just the snappiness of it. As soon as you hit the control stick to the left, you immediately are running full speed to the left. There's no ramp up, there's no deceleration or acceleration. You're immediately going either full speed or not at all. Yay! Okay, so we need to equip that. And we need a charm, but we don't have any coins yet. Ow! You know what? We are kind of winning. I gotta say, we are in fact doing a bit of a win. So far, I'm having fun. That's true. I've completed more levels than I've died, which is a good start. We're not going to keep that up for long, but we'll do what we can. Why is there a fishing fish? Because that's what you would have in a 30s era cartoon. All right. Oh, this is noteworthy. If you remap the controls, it does not affect these instructions. Wait, no, but it does. Wait. Okay, never mind. Scratch that. I'm wrong. Yeah, we don't talk about the fishing fish. I did a little bit of control remapping, Al. I don't know if you had the same kind of experience I did. I'm holding left trigger for shoot instead of X, because I want X for dash.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
Dash being on Y was weird. I didn't like that. Okay, I don't know the attack patterns for this one at all. So we're just hoping for the best. Okay, well that's a good start. I'm also on a controller. Ow. Well, that's cool. Let's just use this. PS4. Classic PS4 controller. You do a thing, yeah. Having difficulties watching everything on the screen at once. Okay. Not that you would advocate for that. Okay, there you go. Oh! Okay. You cannot really spam parry very much. There is a cooldown, a pretty hearty cooldown. Okay. I want to see some more parryables soon, please. Ugh. The iframes, I don't know how long they're gonna last, you know? Okay. Ow! I don't know if it always targets you specifically. Not a great one. Not a great run, this one here. Okay. Yay, okay. We still won, despite a pretty poor early performance. That one took us two tries? Nice. One death, okay. Pretty good, pretty good. I should probably also do the running guns, right? Oh, the flower. Oh. My understanding is that Cagney Carnation is a bit of a... oh, I want to get that. Isn't that a coin back there? Is a bit of like a early game. Tupu. Thank you for that gigantic emote. All right, let's do it. This is kind of the early game blocker, the wall. Turtles certainly spend a lot of time fighting. Also, gosh, that trumpet line is nice. Gotta remember I can shoot up. Oh wait, I should be using the other weapon. No. Whoa! Ow, I jumped into it. It was a clever maneuver, I gotta say. More? Okay. Mac, thank you for that gigantic emote. I wanted to do that, but I missed. I haven't used any of my stuff. Oh, I wanted to use the gigantic gigantic emote. I wanted to use the super there to act as brief invulnerability. Favorite weapon is the boomerang. Oh yeah, because you don't have to face the you don't have to actually face the enemy to make it count. Okay, there should be a pink one coming. There it is. Nice. That was some good good work there on my part. Da-da-da-da. Okay, let's see. Does it actually... Oh. It doesn't seem like it gives much in the way of... Can I destroy that? I can. Okay. Ow! Okay, he has an attack. That makes sense. He has an attack. Did you already do Goopsters Forever? I did, and I did bring up Goopsters Forever. For anyone who doesn't know the story, Germ Dove did a crowd control run of Cuphead. I think, was it Germ Dove? I'm pretty sure it was Germ Dove. And one of the options was heal the boss. So you could spend a little bit of money to make the boss bring him some health back. And we kept doing that with Goopy Legrand for a long time. Like, way longer than we probably should have kept it going. Oh yeah, it was a charity stream. That's right. Was that pink or not pink? It's tough to tell. All right, let's get away from directly. Okay, that's what he did. He did those, and I'm guessing we can't really... Oh!
Don't forget to fuse Cuphead together with some coffee.
Thank you for that tier 1 sub, Germ Dove. There we go. Dude, two achievements. We've defeated every boss on Aisle 1. 30 minutes into the stream? Knockout! Germ Dove, how was Tears of the Kingdom tonight? I went back and went to an early part of tonight's VOD because I wanted to see your how you wound up in the depths, and it was pretty fun there. Oh, it's still ongoing. Germ Dove, get back to your stream. Your viewers are watching. Cuphead's not as hard as people make it out to be. You know what? I had the same experience with Path of Pain in Hollow Knight. You're walking the dog. Well, let the viewers see you walking the dog. Game journalism moment. Oh, do I get another one of these guys? Can I have another one? Can I have another pink one, please? Or maybe, since it's slanted, I might be able to... Oh! True gaming. Oh, there you are. Oh, I wanted to parry. For no good reason. I do want these coins. I guess I gotta remember that the run and guns are a great opportunity to get coins. It's exactly as hard as we expect. I'm just a gamer. That's it. What's ticking? Is that just the music ticking? Am I imagining that? Okay, not a fan of switching with left bumper, after all. It's very awkward since I'm holding left trigger the entire time to hit left bumper. Maybe right trigger? Right trigger's not anything, right? funky music. Yeah. Cool. Ugh. Do these guys hurt? They don't damage. Okay, they're just platforms. Ow! I don't like that I can take damage from that. Okay. Cool. Just go for it, huh? Okay. The Glockenspiel. Very, very good, Germ Dove. Okay, 5 coins. Like that, because I don't have any charm equipped right now. So now we can buy one. But weakens attack power is not good. Smoke Bomb, probably the one we're going for.
I think that's almost a year.
Theron, thank you for that tier 1 sub. 23 months. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is almost a year. Incredible. Thank you for your continued support. Please enjoy those wonderful emotes and, I don't know, whatever you get from subs. We've run the numbers. But what is almost a year? To find out, I hired a calendar man. What is a calendar man, you may ask? Well, to find out, I hired an etymologist. Yeah, I'm just a wall of bullets now. This is the one to use. I'm curious what the window is for the parry. It seems pretty wide. Calendar man does whatever a calendar can. They have a fight, calendar wins. Get wrecked. We did it. Oh. You know what? These look a lot like the Super Mario Wonder version of like that enemy that kind of munches through everything, but he's not quite a muncher. I don't know exactly. Complete a level without getting hit. Yay! Wonder stole them. That's what happened. Nintendo was jealous. Oh! A+! Golly! Perfect score. We've unlocked Bridge. Okay, we did, is there a way I can view totals for... I guess I need to equip a charm, huh? Oh, list. Alright, that's everything from this world. We did it. They look like the tube munchy flowers. Piranha plants? Piranha plants? Is that what you're going for? That bassist. I'm dancing with him. Then there's plot that happens. Golly! All the kids love jazz. That's true. That's what the kids these days love, right? Jazz music, barbershop. Man, I love me some barbershop. Unironically, I just really like barbershop music. Oh, see, the smoke bomb is really helpful for this. Meh, meh. This also is a level that I think seems in the playthroughs I've seen, this one seems to give people a bit of trouble. Nope, that wasn't the button I wanted. All right, I got a parry. All right. Great, cool. Oh, but the platform moves out from underneath me, which isn't great. Also, you don't take damage. Oh, there's two of them. There's two of them. Oh, bad maneuver. Oh, jeez. Come on. Come on. Oh. First try. That one got me a little nervous. Ooh. Heart rate got up a little bit on that one. There was a lot of stuff flying around. Okay, they do ramp it up for Island 2. There he is. Better get back to my pals. Yeah, you better. Hit it, boys. Wait, what did you just got? I think they said key of B flat. I'm curious because I have a keyboard next to me. It is the key of B flat. They knew people would check. What was that about heart rate? I was getting very nervous towards the end of that. Could you oh. It's really hot up here tonight. It's not out of the question, but it's really hot up here tonight. It's been hot and stuff because of summer. Okay. Ah! Alright, that's fine. I got bullets. How much damage does that do? Is that worth? Do the small bullets do enough damage that it's worth using them over waiting for the big bullet ever? Rawr. Chat, you're supposed to know everything that I ever need to know. Yep. What hit me down there? I got hit by something and I don't know what.
Good job for us. Well done. You're up.
Maybe I just hit the ground. Oh, this is, I'd much rather have the, yeah, give me the swords every time. His GQ, yeah, he had some issues in Pilot Wings. He did not make Tony happy. I feel like they don't do great damage. You know what? There you go. That'll work. Okay. Bottom of the screen, something definitely hit me. Oh, yeah, look at that. There's bullet spread there. I just didn't see it. I should probably save the big explosion for when I need to get out of a tight spot. Hi, can your hat go away now? There, that one. That was almost really bad. Oh, the pyramids also block damage as well. He never rescued Tony. Unbelievable. Worst Pilot Wings player ever. All right, so that one was a 2-shot. That one took us a couple tries. Guys, I started playing this game tonight with the expectation that this would be like a week-long playthrough.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
Ow. I thought he'd always rear back, but I guess not. There you go. This really is the weapon to use right here. Ow! I wasn't prepared. Oh, that's a death.
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
Oh, yeah, he's got a bit of a randomness to him. You just can't know if he's gonna be going forward or backwards. Okay. Hey, Leech. Hang on, I'll have to... Oh! That wasn't good. Okay, he's got different colored horses for different attack patterns. Okay. Okay, yellow is straight line, green is sinusoidal. Hold on. 9 souls. I've heard of it. Hang on. I'm not gonna... if you like games like Hollow Knight. I did like Hollow Knight. I just want Silk Song. Give us Silk Song, Team Cherry. Ow. I'm making bad decisions. No, I should just back up, really. Cat Quest. No, I'll probably do Minecraft again tomorrow. Okay, I got a full meter here. I should be using it. Okay, this is the sinusoidal one. Dang. It's weirdly, using the super is weirdly difficult to recover from. There we go. There is an overarching story. Interesting for Cat's Quest. It's a weirdly like it simplifies RPGs down to you like getting loot and fighting monsters, and that's about it. Okay, you ready? Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Ow. We're not even done yet, are we? Yeah, we still got one more to go. Oh, right. This one, the Fun House Crazy Time. Okay, I don't actually know what we're gonna expect here. What am I defending myself against? Ah, penguins. I landed on a penguin. For the spell system in 1 to the modification they made in 2, but otherwise it was fine. Wobby, hello! Quack, quack. Oh, Day, I gotta remember to ask Panda an RPG question. Which you might have opinions on this as well. I had a weird question come to mind. I'm getting too close to this guy. I had a weird question come to mind. It's been going really well. It's not as hard as I have made it out to be in my mind. But yeah, all you RPG players. Panda in particular, because I feel like he's a bit of an old school RPG kind of guy. I have been very interested in the idea of status effects. Like, mostly this is coming on the heels of my latest 1000-Year Door playthrough. Status effects are like a... There I go again. Status effects are like an old standby in RPGs. They've got their place. They're useful in design. I was trying to figure out what game what was the first game to use status effects? And I realized very quickly this is a pointless question, and it really becomes just an ontology question of like, well, what is a status effect? Like, is Mario having invincibility a status effect? Because that is a temporary change to the rules of how the game works. How do you guys work? Oh, you throw baseballs. Okay. Okay, and then you explode. There we go. Okay, you can just kind of get on the ground and deal with the penguins. Yeah, is Mario having a mushroom a status effect? It gets into this hairy zone of like, well, what is that? And then it's like, well, what is a game? Like, Dungeons and Dragons First Edition had invisibility and silence, and those are like staples in Final Fantasy games, even like at least the early ones I remember. And then you can go back like, okay, if I get to the end of the board in checkers and my piece gets, king me, that dates back hundreds of years. Is that a status effect? So ultimately, that's pretty unanswerable. Like, there's some interesting conversations to be had, but any answer you come up with is ultimately going to be like, well, I have a different opinion, and that's the end of the subject. There's nothing we can do about that. So, that's no status effect. So, part of the question is, how can you define a status effect? Because no matter what definition you use, I guarantee you, no matter what definition you use, you're going to come up with some ideas that you think, well, that's a status effect, but it doesn't fit my definition. It's back to the old question of like, what is a chair? Define a chair for me. It's like, well, it's this thing. It's like, no, that can't be that, because then you're including a horse in your definition. Ow, they bullet. They bullet. Oh, they only bullet if you shoot them. So the first question is like, how do you define a status effect? Second question, what game actually called it a status effect first? Like, even just in like the menus or something, like, or not necessarily the menus, but like, what about in the instruction manual? So I've been looking at some old instruction manuals, trying to find like any examples of cases where the term status effect or even status ailment is used. I can say Final Fantasy I did not use the term status effect anywhere that I can find. Final Fantasy IV did. Well, Final Fantasy IV did use the term status ailments in the instruction book. So I'm going to count that as, okay, yeah, that one definitely did use it. Do I read Japanese? No. So that's another problem, is translations. That's its own can of worms. Let's start with just in English translations, anything referring to statuses. And that's another thing, is you can have cases where there is something that we would definitely define as a status effect nowadays. However, it's a one-off thing in the game. Dang it. It's a one-off thing. Like, there's only one status effect in the game. It's like, well, is it a status effect now? Yeah, poison. Great example. Yeah, you got all these classic status effects. Oh, that stayed down much longer than I wanted it to. Oh wait, I can just zip through these guys, can't I? Can I zip through this guy? Yes. Huh. Fun. Ah! Oops, right as I kill him. Speedrun strats. Dragon Quest, maybe. Yeah, Pokemon is a great example. Also, Pokemon is weird. Here's another thing that has come up in my research, is in some games, you can tack on as many status effects as you want. Thousand Year Door is a great example of a system that's very simple to understand, and it makes it very clear what it's doing. Every status effect gets a big icon and how many turns it's gonna last, all that. Very, very understandable. You can just keep on stacking status effects. Meanwhile, Super Mario RPG, arguably the precursor to Paper Mario, you can only have one status effect at a time. There's a priority list. If you're poisoned, I don't remember the order, but it's like if you're poisoned, you can't fall asleep or something along those lines. Pokemon, however, does a hybrid of that. Hey, Popples. Pokemon does a hybrid of that in that there are some status effects that do last and override each other, like poison and paralysis and sleep. And then there's some status effects that do not, like confusion. And those can be stacked on as many as you want. So that's another wrench in things. Let's see, what else? What else have we come across in status effects? Come on, hot dog. There we go. What's that? Something's beeping? Oh, the watch. Yeah. She didn't like that. Speedrun Final Fantasy VII by manipulating status effects on Tifa. I did not know that. Is it like buffing, like buff status effects kind of thing? Lionheart had, Super Mario RPG, also 1995, I think. I'm pretty sure Super Mario RPG was 1995. Wait, 1995 or 1985?
Here's a real high-class bout. And begin.
Yeah, I think ultimately the question of which one was first is ultimately going to get me nowhere. Ow, okay, so that splits. Good to know. Cool, great start. I should be using the dashing. Unless you gave her something that she had the death status effect and she would deal crazy damage because of an accessory she wears. Interesting.
This match will get red hot. Now go.
I mean, status effects in some games are ridiculously underpowered, and in some games, like Thousand Year Door, overpowered. Like, buffing characters is like the way you break the game. It's fantastic. I love it. That's one of my favorite parts about the game, is just breaking the game to deal like 20 damage in a game where you should not have that much damage at once. That was always the thing about the Pokemon games, is it's like, okay, you can deal an attack that's going to deal like a tiny bit of damage every round for like 3 rounds, or you can just do an attack. And so it's like, why would I ever do anything but just directly do an attack? So far, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, Cuphead is fun. Ooh, okay, you can get in there, but you don't want to, really. Ooh. Go on, piano guy. Nice. 2 HP left. Oh yeah, we gotta lob bombs now. Oh wait, we don't have that. I didn't actually get it. Oops. Well, that's gonna be awkward. Oh, that was the wrong button for that. Cool. Prince version 1989, there's a single potion which makes you floaty for a short time. Yeah, it's like, that's the sort of thing that if you write up a definition of a status effect, that almost certainly counts, but in your gut, you're like, but that's definitely not a status effect, right? There he is. Is this the guy? Yeah, I gotta actually talk to you, huh? So yeah, you've got Donkey Kong Hammer. Is it a status effect? Is it just a weapon? Like, where do you draw the line between weapon and status effect? Does a status effect need to be temporary or not? Like, I'd like to limit most of my research to RPGs because that's the one I'm kind of interested in. Like, the idea that status effects don't have to be limited to RPGs is interesting, but certainly makes things difficult. Okay, I get it. I can switch weapons. I know. I'll do it in a bit. And I almost certainly have to limit it to video games in my research. Like the fact that, you know, there is stuff outside of video games. That's interesting, and I want to examine some of the cases that preceded video game status effects. Like tabletops are a great example. Like there's sort of an evolution of how status effects evolved over the past 50 years. Tabletop RPGs are an interesting case because the early tabletops, like first edition Dungeons and Dragons for Conversations, excellent. Ow. Ugh. Let's just do this. First edition Dungeons and Dragons didn't have like the kind of hard rules that we're used to in RPGs now. Willow, hello. I didn't even see you come in. I was very focused on the game. So the case of Dungeons and Dragons First Edition is like you had things like invisibility, and you could consider it a status effect, but the spells were very less crisp on exactly what they meant sometimes. Like invisibility, if you look at the first edition rules, it's like, yeah, you're invisible, just if you attack, it ends the spell, much like more modern iterations of the spell. But then it's like, creatures have a chance of detecting invisible objects. And then it just leaves it at that. It's like, what's the chance? Like, don't worry about it. There is a chance. Is this Mausoleum? Yeah. Never know. Never know. So yeah, in that case, it's like you're under an effect, but the implications of what it does is left entirely up to just the game master's discretion. So it's a very early version of status effects in games. Versus something like Darkest Dungeon, where you can mouse over any status effect to see a very in-depth explanation of what it does, how long it's going to last, numerical chances of anything that's about to happen. Like, it's all there because that game is kind of designed to be about these systems and how they work together. In Darkest Dungeon, status effects are like a hugely important piece of the game. You are expected to learn these rules and exploit them But Super Mario RPG, why am I going to spend flower points to poison enemies to deal like, what, 20 damage a round when I could just hit them with a shell for 300 damage right now? It's silly. It's very silly. I should buy more things, but also I could just not. Isn't there a coin hidden around here somewhere? Ba-ba-ba-bum. There it is. The Funhouse Frazzle.
Here goes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I can just go. Ow. Ow. I cannot reach that. Ah, it's very intentional that I can't reach that, huh? Would status effects be an umbrella term for status ailments and debuffs? I believe so. I think we want to look at these wholesale. Status effects being everything from both. You want to look at both slow and haste. I was trying to parry that thing. I think both of those are interesting to look at. In fact, I think looking at both of them together is important. The way they interact, even. Like in some games, one may cancel out another. Whereas in others, they will both act independently. Like, let's take slow and haste, for instance. In some systems, those will simply just, those are completely separate things. You can have both of them at the same time, and they will both do something. They will follow a set of understandable rules. Freeze and burn, another example. Ow. Whereas in other games, yeah, sometimes they cancel out, sometimes they don't. Do I even have to fight you? Could I just not? Like, you're not blocking my path at all. Ah, you're blocking my path, though. Where are you? Dang it. Like, slow and fast in Final Fantasy, right. Can you play a tuba? I bet I could. Actually, I think the big problem with a tuba for me would be the amount of air needed compared to a trumpet. Yeah, in D&D you can have haste and slow on you. In Thousand Year Door, you can have both.
You're up.
I think they would effectively cancel out. In Thousand Year Door, the haste effect is basically an extra turn, a free extra turn, whereas the slow effect is skip every other turn. And so I think the final effect would just be nothing happens. Nice. Oh, that's what they do. Okay. Ow. I should have taken my time. My hubris. Oh, it's getting a little silly in here. Both effect action on the... Yeah. So I've been trying to divide up status effects into categories. Oh, that was bad. Okay, it's that simple. Cool. Actually, Actually, let me get out my research document here. So I can have this pulled up and ready. Okay, so here's my ideas for what the different types of status effects are so far. You've got I just saw a heading of another concept I've been researching in status effects. I've been like doing some actual research here, and it feels weird on such an inconsequential thing. No, I wanted to do that. Yeah, I wanted to parry. Okay. So one thing that is almost more of a modifier, I should start over probably. More of a modifier to how things work is overtime status effects. This is your poison, your burn, bleed, also regen. I would argue regen fits in this category, and also Final Fantasy's Doom status effect. Now officially. Oh jeez, I should flip, huh? Dang it, I want that. I need the coins. That's not a coin. That's a duck. Overtime status effects. Doom, for those that don't know, who aren't familiar with the status effect in Final Fantasy, I guess, I don't know, is it the name of the spell or is it the name of the effect? I don't remember. But the idea is you get it for like 10 turns, and when it runs out, the character is killed. Like, that's it. You just immediately one-hit KO. Which is an interesting concept. So yeah, I'd say that is a overtime status effect. It is a thing that exists. It's important to notice it. Okay, that's just death down there. Dang it. I missed my parry. I'm almost at the end on that. Final Fantasy VII had a very interesting interaction. Doom would kill the character in like 60 seconds or 30 seconds if they were hasted. Yeah, because status effects would propagate faster. Okay, you can't just tank that. You actually do have to do something about him. Okay, so the next type of status effect of note is stat change. This is your accuracy debuff. This is your strength up. Any of those. Those are all just a stat change of some kind. Now, you may argue, isn't just a regular attack a stat change that changes your HP? To which I say, HP is like a special case here. We're treating those as like the major pools of resources. Like anything that... Ow. Ah. Panic. Panic. Oh. That's not what I wanted, but okay. HP MP swap. Yeah, there's point swap in Thousand Year Door. I'm gonna bring up Thousand Year Door a lot in this discussion. Okay. As long as I just actually go for it. Thousand Year Door that's not the button. Thousand Year Door has a point swap item that swaps your current flower points and heart points, which is basically your mana and your health. which is interesting because Thousand Year Door has a lot of mechanics that power you up when your health is exactly 1. And when you have like 30 health, that's hard to just randomly wind up at exactly 1, but you can force those effects with a point swap at the right time. Like spend your mana appropriately to get it down to 1 and then swap it with your health. Dashed into it. I don't even know if I have to wait for this guy. Like, did I just get unlucky the last time I tried to dash through one of them? I bet I can get past him. I'm gonna try that. The difficulty curve is getting me excited about talking about something to the point where I'm not even focusing on anything anymore. Oh, that was me dashing when I meant to be jumping. All right, cool. That's a common occurrence now, is I'm just mixing up buttons. I need to get to the point where I can actually do this as intended. Nice. If I just waited, maybe? There's a possibility that waiting could be the maneuver that we need. But no, impossible. Waiting in a video game? See, now I don't have the... I still went for it. I still went for it. Okay, aim up, don't dash. Parry. Aim up, well, down. Simple as that. Okay, another interesting status effect is restriction. And I've kind of got this divided into 2 subcategories. Hard restriction and soft restriction. Hard restriction is silence or mute. It's the spell that says this unit cannot cast spells now. I have disabled their ability to do that. I would... okay, right. Focus. There's also a lot of gimmick bosses in Mario RPGs. Not just the Super Mario RPG, but all the Mario RPG family that are similar. That are basically like, for this battle, you temporarily cannot use this ability. Just tank it, it's fine. Ow. Okay, now it's less fine. Can I not parry that? Having some trouble with that. Yay. Don't mess it up now. Oh, good. More wall. Cool. Oh, geez. Okay. That's what we're doing. It's ragtime. Something else. Okay, I can just go. Okay, good. All right, there we go. I spent way too long on that one. Super Mario RPG has the Scarecrow effect, which prevents you from using attacks and items. Interesting. And then you got soft restrictions. This one I'm not 100% sure if I want to call this a category at all. It's a weird one. think of your counterattack or riposte. Dicey Dungeons has burned dice as an effect, which you can still use the dice on your turn, but they'll cost you 2 HP if you do. So that's, I'd argue that's a status effect. We finally did it. And now I beat this one shot. Probably not. I understand this one's pretty difficult. Did not parry. Okay. All right, not the path I would have expected for such an attack. Oh, 2? That can't be legal. I'm gonna die now. Unless it'll let me jump? Okay. The Dabble Dragon. Oh. Okay, they can do very low bobs. 1930s Dabble Dragon? Real? Yeah, D&D disadvantage even? Yeah, I'd say that's a good addition to that list. Let me get right in your face. I just like dealing a lot of dangerous damage. Bad. How do I know when he's going to do 1 versus 2, I wonder? Wonder if there is a way to tell. Ah, that's... Okay, that cloud is too low. Noted. This one is not, though. Oh, this is probably a bad idea. Ooh, you can't jump out of that or anything. Supers are less and less super for me. Let's see. Also, a whole category for turn flow. And this one is, I mean, the thing that may come to mind immediately is haste and slow. No? But also, I'd say things like sleep and petrification, paralysis in Pokemon, where it gives you a 25% chance of taking your turn. I need a cloud. How do I know when he's going to do 2? Some turn-based games use turn delay, like pushing. Yeah. That's an important piece, is that the rules can define what status effects would be interesting within the game. Like, Dicey Dungeon, being such a weirdly different game, allows for some very weird and different status effects that you don't see in other games. That was done. Interface manipulation is a whole category. Consider the blooper item in Mario Kart. I know that's not a great example of a game with status effect, but trust me, there I go again, using this and not being punished. Never punished. Okay, do they lock in when they make their little noise? Yes, I think so. Nope. Wait. That was a weird one, but okay. Dicey Dungeon has a blind effect, and unlike in Final Fantasy games where that would reduce your accuracy, it makes it so you can't see what dice faces are up. Little flame guys are cute. Jen, you played Dicey Dungeons, I think, right? Oh, you can't really parry something that quickly, I guess. You need a little bit of a run-up. Oh, you haven't. Maybe I'm thinking of Inu or something. I don't know. I remember somebody in my circles was doing it a while back. It's on the list. It's a very good game. In non-RPGs, you can do some, this is a fairly common one. In RPGs, I think it's less common, but occasionally it can be put to use of basically concealing information from the player that they normally have access to and can use to make good decisions. It's an interesting way to have a sort of sub-game within the game. I'm not treating this fireball right. Does it have a pattern, or is it random whether it goes up or down? Minecraft is a weird case example. It does have status effects. Minecraft has a blindness, it does have darkness as an effect. Wither. The Wither effect does two things. It reduces your health over time, but also it prevents you from seeing how many hearts you have left. So that one goes down. The next one goes up. So I'd argue that can fall into that category. Down. Okay, I need to be careful here. I want to use it, but also... Okay, I didn't hit anything with that. Cool. Poorly timed. Then I've got like a miscellaneous category of things I've found that don't very well fit into these categories. But mostly those are internal status effects. Things that aren't really exposed to the player as a status effect. Things like normal. A lot of games, if they are one of the categories wherein you have only one status effect, it maintains an internal status effect of normal for the cases where you're not under any actual effect. That's a weird case. It feels like it doesn't even work. Is that gonna hit him a little bit, maybe? Bad jump. Another category that I'm looking into, let me restart, is orthogonality in status effects. So you have cases where some status effects do one thing. It's like, okay, this reduces your accuracy by 25%. Okay, easy to understand, got it. Okay, I think it does sort of, yeah, I think it does flip back and forth, and then it gets weird here. Yeah, okay, then he does two, then down, and then up. No, then eyes again. And then he should be leaving soon. That was close. Exactly, yeah. The game should define the status effects. Whoa. Oh. Alright, we should be getting close here. Come on now. There we go. Thank you for the lurk, Willow. Alright. Ow. Well. Okay. What do there? I think we need a different weapon for that one. I've got an idea. Yeah, exactly. Which is interesting. That's a great point. That leads me into Thousand Year Door again. Because Thousand Year Door doesn't have an accuracy system. You always hit the enemy you select. Unless they have a certain status effect that makes them dodgy, which makes it a coin flip. That's the one I want. Alternatively, if you are dizzy, it's also a coin flip, whether you can hit things or not. Yeah, and then similarly, there's things that give you a chance not to be hit. And it kind of makes it simple because it's just coin flips. It's something you can very easily hold in your head about how this works.
Here's a real high-class battle. You're up.
Trading card games, oh no. Down, high, low, and then both? No. Then it's both, okay. Okay, let's try this. Because he's a pretty big target over there. Ooh. Did not go in the angle I expected you to. Oh, that worked great. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Gotta watch out for hitting these. Because they split these. Okay. That does present a bit of a problem.
Good day for us.
But yeah, that's a much better whatever phase number that was. Wanted that one. You can't do a control jump, which makes sense. Cool. And then that one goes low. High is first. We say high first. That's our mnemonic. It feels good with it. Okay, whenever they make the noise, the location I'm at that moment is what they are targeting. So basically just focus on them. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, it barely worked. Interesting. Not helpful. Very close, though.
A great slam and then some. It's on.
So I'm trying to think. Does that sum up 90% of status effects is that you're doing some change over the course of multiple turns, usually affecting a pool. I'm defining a pool as, you know, HP, MP, something along those lines. You know, you're reducing the amount of that per turn or increasing it per turn. You are preventing the player from doing something either directly by making it an illegal move, or indirectly by creating some kind of penalty for performing that action, or otherwise affecting the flow of the game, as in like who gets to go in what order or gets to go at all. Ow. I didn't land on a cloud. He goes high first. That wasn't high. Wait. He didn't go... Did we already do a phase of fireballs? I don't think so. Get out of here. Get out of here. I need to use a few strong shots in this first phase just to speed it along. I tried to do a super as a reaction there.
Here's a real high-class bout. It's on.
That hits him 3 times, right? It's got to be worth something. Okay, he did go high that time. Ah, get back here. Don't dodge my attack. Oh. That was really risky of me. This one, the super version of this attack seems pretty nice. Ooh. Hitbox. This one is a tricky one. As far as actual bosses go, this is definitely the hardest so far. Just want to get right up in his face. Ah. You're glad I stopped flying through. I was one-shotting a lot of bosses, like an unreasonable number of bosses were getting one-shotted. I was surprised I got through the dessert lady as fast as I did. I've heard that one's particularly tricky. That's not the super button. Wait a second. You're not a super. Oh, maybe his initial direction is based on where you are. I'm gonna take a death here. Maybe it's based on where you are, whether you're up high or up or down low. Too close. At least this music is fantastic. I should be dashing more as a defensive maneuver. Oh, wild card there. Oh. I don't know if the super actually pops those bubbles. Don't have to worry about aiming, really. Yeah. It's great for these bosses where you're having to flee in some way. Okay. Oh, his big hat. His big hat actually has a different size hitbox. Well, cool. Yeah. I mean, I gotta stay a little bit low. Ugh. There's a... Maybe I switch back to burst shot for that phase, just to kind of feel it out a bit. I don't know. It's probably a little dangerous. Low and then high, and then this one should go low. This one should go high. Oh, I guess I hit the ground before the parry landed. 2. I should have known the 2 was coming. Well, I'm already at 1 health. Oh, I'm not even hitting him. Oh, because I don't want to face him for that.
If you want to beat this level, you'll have to stop dragging your feet.
Good point, Turtle. Thank you for that. It's a great point. Turtle, did you beat this? I don't remember seeing how far you got on this game. Not because I was, like, avoiding spoilers or anything. I've seen this game plenty of times through. Ow. Whoops. I actually got 5. It's fine. Second island, okay. Whoops. Tongue is not solid. What is hitting me there? I'm pretty sure I'm not... I guess his displayed art is a little bit off from the actual hitbox for that particular part where he's changing phases. High, low, high, low, nope, 2. Yeah, he just kind of throws that in sometimes. Okay, watch out for the hat. Yay! Panda's here. playing some Final Fantasy V. Panda, the discussion topic tonight is status effects. There's no particular question anymore. We're just talking about them a lot.
A great slam and then some. Now go.
Like, what? What is a status effect? That's perhaps the first question.
Here's a real.
All right, Panda has his ideas. Don't get greedy. I don't need to get greedy for the cards. Get your groceries in, and then we'll talk status effects. Oh, boy, I got right into that one. And that one. I need to be able to predict their patterns a little bit more. Sometimes they go very high, sometimes not so much. Basically Dom's Quest, but Owl Quest. You've never played. Well, I don't think you can use that excuse, Turtle. Okay, give it a second. Let's feel it out a bit. Yeah, that's the trick right there, is firing on them will trigger those fireballs.
This match will get red hot.
Beginner friendly is good. You don't want power creep right off the bat. Oh wait, cause I hit it. That's why. Okay, I get it now. I get how the boomerang super works now. Cause I touched it. Let's back up a bit. Play it safe. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. Imagine Turtle plays a wizard. Prepping spells. Doing math. Non-stop. Oh, there were two of them in a row. Okay. See, that doesn't feel like that's hitting me, but there you go. Okay, there's the flamethrower coming. And I saw it. I called it. Rope tricks. Al, I am stoked about this coming up. I'm ready to fill in the gaps. I've got ideas of like what I'd play if I had my ruthers, but I'm more than happy to fill in. Admittedly, a lot of my knowledge is 3.5, wherein cleric is really powerful and can do basically anything. Like, you could just go a party of full clerics and be perfectly ready for anything. Okay, doing good so far. All right, all right. Oh, got a little too close. Gotta keep my distance here. Oh, immediately got hit again. All right, rip, run. Eep. I had to say eep. Yay, we did it. We beat Island 2. We surpassed Turtle. They did away with prestige system. I never even got into high level 3.5. I love low level campaigns. I've been doing a lot of Pathfinder 2nd Edition, which my understanding is very similar to 5e D&D. There are apparently lots of resources out there that's like, if you are coming from 3.5, here's what you need to know about 5e. So that's useful. Skills are different a bit in that you don't have skill points. You just pick your skills, and it's as though you're always max rank in those skills. And just don't bother. Don't worry about the math. This is gonna be a big game, Al. I had enough trouble juggling 3 players. Oh, that's another thing. Lots of players means lots of possibilities for schedule conflicts to become more of a big issue. Beep. Okay. Is it just the bottom of the screen I need to worry about? What if it stink? You know, any D&D is better than no D&D. Okay, it's pink. Oh, now there's 2 pink. Oh, now at triangle. Geometry. Oh, no. Is it any wonder? What? Is there a bullet? This is just like B-movie. You're right. Ow. Ah! Circle. More circle. Oh, I forgot that I can go down through semi-solids. Should probably keep that in mind. It might be important someday. Triangle! Watch out! Another triangle! The Triforce? What are you doing? Oh! The attack so exciting that it got me twice. 5 is the max. Yeah. Gosh, I can't. One time, I ran a single session of like 12 people when I was very early in DMing. It was, of course, a terrible idea and a mess. We did one battle in 3.5, which is honestly impressive. It was not cool. It was awful. Give me your best triangle shot. Hit me with your best triangle. Oh, geez, there's the triangle. Oh, no, not another one. There's no platform there.
A great slam and then some. Here goes.
Like even the Discord call would get crazy with that many people.
And begin.
Oh, I thought my strategy was so clever. Okay, I'm just trying to test like how much.
Good day for a well done.
Not for a stream, just for funs. I'm totally down. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. You can't touch the bottom of the screen. Okay. Ow. Wait. Did we miss a phase? Did we miss a phase? Isn't she supposed to be a wizard for a bit?
Here goes.
Okay, got it. Okay. That was cool. Yep, let me just get straight into the... Okay, here we go. Yeah, I need to use the platforms. Okay, you can kind of do a controlled jump. Ow. Oh, screen scrolls out slightly. Sensible. Immediately hit with a fist. Cool. Maybe someone else could stream it. I would be happy to if we want to do it on stream. I'm cool either way. Right. Can't hold down. There we go. That was dumb. Let me restart there. B-plane.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
He's a B-plane. Oops. Bad input.
Here's a real high-class bout. It's on.
I wonder if the bombs actually deal... Oh, gosh. All right. Your hitbox is bigger than I thought. Missed. Nice.
This match will get red hot.
Status effects, Panda. Status effects. My original question that I was trying to puzzle out was, what game had status effects first? And that quickly ran into an ontological problem of, well, what is a status effect? And there's no satisfying answer to that, because we keep coming up with counterexamples. Or at least I've been counter-exampling myself. So we've just been kind of going through lots of different categories of status effects and how they're used in games and occasional notable exceptions. Uh-oh. Also, which game? All of them. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in RPGs. At least in this current discussion. Okay, I need to be far, far up, because apparently, yeah, that happens. Okay. And it does wiggle around. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, now there's that. Okay, we almost got it. Isn't Torgan a horse, though? Basically, everything I come up with, like, okay, it's a temporary change to how a single unit or of some sort operates within the rules of the game. And then it's like, well, does it have to be temporary? I should probably restart. Because, for instance, a lot of sleep effects, you know, are clearly status effects, but they last until the character is hit with a physical attack. So it's like, well, it's not temporary then, is it? Or then I guess it's temporary, but not timed. It's going off of a different metric for temporary. Because like for games in general, like you could very easily argue Dungeons and Dragons 1 had, ow, okay, so this thing does hurt. Cool. Cool. Yeah, there's like status effects in Pokemon. You've got some that last until you swap the Pokemon out or aren't in battle, like Confusion. And then you've got some that last basically until you deal with it, like Poison and the rest. So it's like, okay, I guess it doesn't have to be temporary, really. Well, it's temporary, but... Ow, okay, you cannot go all the way to the walls to get away from that. Ow, ow! I'm getting bead. Okay, that probably does it on that. Yeah. B plane. All right, B on the left. B on the left first. Nope, because she's immediately going on the left. Oh yeah, I was curious about what races would be available in that. Like how far out are we going? Are we going the full expanded? Can I be an owl person? I don't want to, but could I? Ow. I can't wait for Turtle to wind up being Turtle. There's a turtle. Isn't there? I think there's a turtle race. Magic turtle. I feel like I'm doing a ton of damage here, but it's just not enough. really trying to avoid damage. Yay! I avoided damage in that one. The B-19? Is that the joke? Oh, well that one's really easy to avoid when you know it's coming. Whoops. Aiming down hard. Really hard, because when you're aiming down, if you try to jump, you will do the opposite of jump.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
Ow. I still took damage after all that. After all my... Okay, whoops. Let's see.
A great slam and then some.
Bye.
Now go.
Oh, I'm likely going to be something like very standard, like a human or dwarf or elf. Classic D&D classes. Back in my day, they didn't have cat person as a class, you see. Back in my day, when you were playing Dungeons and Dragons, you weren't going to be a magical cat girl. Ow. My, how times have changed. Well, it's fine. Oh, cool. I had no time at all in that phase, apparently. It's gonna get weird either way, Al. Whatever you allow. All right, we'll be able to get one more stream out of this. We're not finishing the entire game in one stream, thankfully. Boy, I'm just going all in on the just burst damage. Oh, you. You are the one I'm trying to aim for. Ah, I missed that parry. No. Dogfish, you see. Ow. Oh, bad parry. That's just Sinbad from Popeye.
Here's a real high-class bout.
A B minus. Oh my gosh, they should have done that. That was pretty smooth. Ow. That was me just getting shot in the face. It's fine. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That's a lot going on. That's a lot going on. Let's do this. A tweak. A Pin Pal's tweak, eh? Oh geez, this is going to be a lot happening. This is just a multitasking level here. Ugh. Okay, yep, that's fine. Oh, good, more, sure. That's a lot happening. I should swap out equipment. Seems pretty niche. I don't actually have other equipment. This is all I bought. Where's store? Where's store? Oh, it's all the way in there. I can't get through without doing a level or going through here. Just saying I should get more points. Unbelievable. Chaser, below average damage, but honestly, well, Lobber. I'd be interested in both those. Let's try that and that. Boom, 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 boom. I still like Burst. Let's try Chaser. This is just the how long can you survive kind of weapon. Unbelievable day. In my good family-friendly video game.
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
This is gonna be basically no damage, right? Like, I'm gonna be relying on my super and otherwise just kind of chilling. Okay. This is working. Just by virtue of not paying attention to what's actually being hit. Ow. I wanted to parry that. Okay, here we go. Ow. Okay, you can't really dodge those, can you? You can't duck under those. Ha 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 ha. Cool. Great. Useful. I know the ship has a giant laser of some kind that I need to deal with. Oh, cool. I don't have to do anything. Okay. Got a shark. We got cannonballs now. 2.5 on that. Three and a half. Nice. Dodged it. Oh, easy. An achievement for using the super art. Bum, ba-dum, bum, boop. Oh, oh. I didn't take damage? A plus? Yay. We probably have enough time for something. Ooh. Not that one, probably. Well, we'll do a run and gun. How about that?
You're up.
Cool. Go me. Come the big crab. Ow. Gotta get the money. Dashed into it. Nice. Okay. I can just go, go, go. Ow. Nice parry. Okay, crabs can be, or the lobsters can be defeated. The bearded lobsters. The weird bearded lobsters. That fish got me again. That one tiny little fish. The problem is, I'm not wanting to wait. I just want to go. Alright, the fish this time is coming. Prepare for the fish. Defeat the barnacles. Yeah, see those guys, if you can get right on them, they're fairly easy to deal with. Ow. Riding a crab. What is your deal? That's a jump. I guess double parry on it? Because if not, that's asking a lot. Ow, I wanted to parry. What do I make of this guy? Ow. Let's just go over him. The slowest lightning bolt ever. Traveling across the entire level. Whoops. I don't really know what to do with this guy. Okay, he can be defeated. Pretty trivially. No, he's back. Never mind. You can't parry on that twice. In a row, at least.
Now go.
Ooh. Ah. Whee. I don't know what to do about this lobster. I'm gonna try and just outrun him. But it doesn't seem super possible. Okay, here we go. Ow. Yeah. Man. Is there even a... There's not like a mid-boss to fight, really, is there? Unless you count the lobster with the beard. Not gonna take damage in that first screen. I'm wondering, should I take the extra heart lower damage charm? Oh, but then I can't dash through things. Ooh. They make it hard to pick between charms, huh? Just leave him be. Oh, he's back. Okay.
Goopsters forever.
Goopsters forever. Ain't that the truth? Alright, here we go. Bop. Bop. Ah! It's Germ Dove, just in time for us to end stream. Yay! Hope you're happy. Moldenhauer. The old Moldenhauer building's in here. Okay, good. Goopsters forever. You found an ability. Oh. Is it the bottom right ability in a wheel? Did you even have a quest to get that? Like, I know at some point you did get the glider. So you at least followed the plot a little bit. Just went a wandering. All right, let's do the mausoleum, since that's, I assume, basically free. There's a plot?
Here comes a spooky punch.
Now go.
Oops. Oh, you died. You just straight up died.
Here comes a spooky punch.
Now go.
From a completely different one. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Breath of the Wild very strongly pointed you towards Zora's Domain for the start, you know? Like, just the way that the terrain was laid out. It feels like that's what they wanted you to do. And here, they're pretty explicit. Like, there's some important stuff you need to get it. You're gonna need to go here. It's like you don't have to, but you will be really wishing you did. So many high-level horns. Great! Actually, I gotta say, the ones you get from... black bokoblins? White bokoblins? White bokoblins are really powerful. And basically free by mid-game. Yay! Whee! Doing a little dance. Yeah, the bokoblin horns. You can just throw that on anything. Yay! Another thing I'm not gonna use. All right. So here's where we are. Only done 2 of World 3. Not bad. There's all the scores, mostly B's. Not bad. That was 2.5 hours. Not even. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the finale. Okay, so let's see here. We've got 1. I wish I could just pan the camera around. 2 up there. 3 is there. What else am I missing on this place? Dr. Wily, cat, mermaid. Is that it? Oh, you can go back here. Nice. Oh, and theater. Jin used to speedrun this game. Well, there you go. And then Final World has the train tracks, and then, you know, all the rest. Well, cool. So that's where we stand now. 5 bosses left here. One more pre-final level, and then the final level. I think we can almost certainly clear that in one more stream. Boy, the momentum we had at the beginning of the stream, Germdove, just to give you a, let's see, with the exception of, I don't know. I feel like most of these were 1 or 2 shots. Even World 2, except for Grim Matchstick, that took a lot of tries. Beppy took a few. But Jimmy, Bon Bon, and Warbles were probably 2 or 3 shots. So I feel like we're making really good, fast progress, but it is slowing down. But I'm having the same kind of thing happen where Path of Pain in Hollow Knight, you know that game you love, Hollow Knight, where everyone talked it up as being like extremely difficult, and it's like that's kind of difficult. It's harder than X, Y, or Z, but for the most part, very fun game. We will do more of this. Not next stream. I believe next stream we will be having Minecraft Monday. I did a little bit of Minecraft today and have a small established hole in a wall with a door on it. Oh, excellent. Details on the D&D soon in Discord. I'm excited, Al. It's like part of me wants to go ahead and write up an entire character, but at the same time, I kind of want to wait and see what everyone else is interested in playing. Specifically those that haven't played as much, like Turtle, who has been in one tabletop role-playing game ever, and Dove, who has never played D&D. Dug out a little house. It's, you know, make a hole a home. Dupu posted to Discord. A teaser of some sort? Oh no. I'll look at that after stream. Is anybody on that we know that we could go raid tonight? You know what? Popples is doing Elden Ring first playthrough. Why not? I'm not going to be able to stick around because I do have bed. You can look at the options. I'm excited. I don't even know like the platform and stuff for D&D nowadays. I'm so used to Roll20. But yeah, I'm very excited. I mean, whatever possibilities there are, I'm almost certainly going to do something that's very stereotypical, you know. Bard, cleric. Will there be magic missile? Oh gosh, Mac, there will be magic missile. I love the classics. What can I say? I'll play a barbarian even. I'm not even much of a melee. Wait, barbarians are different in 5e, aren't they? Everything's like a little bit more specialized and has more, but also has more options than usual. Oh, and Leech says there is an expert difficulty in Cuphead if you want more of a challenge. I'm assuming that like ramps up the attack patterns a bit, not just removes health. You know, it's an actual difficulty change, not an artificial difficulty change. Anyway, we're going to go over to see Dr. Popples. He is a fantastic Dabble Worlds player, one of the best maker games ever by Studio Dabbleworks. So we're going to go hang out with him. Thank you all for joining me for this. Tomorrow, Minecraft. Wednesday, either Minecraft or we finish Cuphead. We're going to finish Cuphead sometime soon. I'll see you over there. Bye.